Okay, this is going to be installation of an Andersen fifth wheel, ultimate fifth wheel hitch. Now this is a 2020 GMC, so the ball here is that it's called the fifth wheel prep package, and so this little lever up here on top releases these balls on the side, and see there's a slot down there. When you put the ball in and then you rotate this around and flip it down, now that is locked in place. So the Andersen I have is the aluminum one. It's really lightweight, as you'll see when I lift it up one-handed. You do have to be a little careful once you have it on top of the fifth wheel ball, or the gooseneck ball, that you don't slide it around too much, otherwise you'll snag these little covers here, which are, if I get one of them out, basically they cover the little hole that you put the hooks down, the tie down points down that you get with your kit when you buy the ball. So leave these plastic things on, and when you set the fifth wheel down on top of the gooseneck, just make sure that you don't slide it around too much, because you can see how it kind of sits on one edge of that cover. And if you slide it around trying to get it centered and you don't keep an eye on that, you'll end up snagging them and popping them out, which is what I did first time I put it in. So I got it lined up pretty good. You can see it's pretty easy putting it in here. Now right down there, you see there's a hole. That's where this pin goes. And that pin goes underneath the ball like this, so that it locks this frame down. See if I got a little bit of light here shining in here. You can see now that lets you tighten it, and see how it kind of slides around. You want to make sure you don't snag any of these covers. And once you do that, I'm going to get my little safety cable out. You want to torque this down to 60 foot-pounds. Now GM, for some reason, installed the gooseneck ball just behind the axle. Where on my old truck I had a B&W hitch. You can see where this is really lined up with the axle now. Maybe a little bit in front of the axle. My old truck, I had this rotated 180 degrees so that the ball was back here. But because GM mounted the gooseneck ball assembly behind the axle, it was actually too far back here. I couldn't get my tailgate up. It hit the fifth wheel. So I had to rotate it 180, attach it so that the ball is in front, and that seems to work just fine. Okay, so Got that at 60. And that's good. Now these screws here are just kind of a set screw or a resistance screw. They say 40 foot-pounds for those. These will creak and move around a little bit. See if I can, and that's it. Plastic plugs are all good. Looks like this one here popped up a little, but it's still okay. Though that's the only thing you might want to think about is if you have a frame like this, you want to be careful with these plastic plugs. You might even want to take them out when you start hauling your fifth wheel and putting this in. So this is in a 2020 GMC standard bed with the multi-pro tailgate. Very easy installation. If you like this video, click on the like button and subscribe. Thank you.